So I'm going to send him here to work on this construction. That drone's going to come from this one all the way here and back. So new special project, a SETI satellite. Let's go click on it. Once this unloads, it's almost ready to fuel. I'm going to send a couple drones to get some research. Move the rover over here because we're scanning over here, so as soon as something pops up, be a little closer. You see this little drone over here traveling far. Where is it battery wise? Oh, it's fine. What you can do too, if it's really far, you can take the drone. So let's say I don't want it to go back. This drone's gonna try to go all the way back. I can select it. Then I can just say, you know what, I'm gonna assign you to this controller. But I don't need to now. I'm actually gonna take a couple drones from this side. And that's how I'm doing it. I'm packing a drone for reassignment. And then I'm coming to this drone hub. And then I'll open it up here. So I want more drones here. Because, okay, so this looks ready. Yeah. And it is ready. Click on it. Expedition. This requires officers. RC commander I don't have. 7 any. 3 drones. 3 drones. And send. So this rocket's not going home. It's going to a different location on Mars with 3 drones to go do some sort of expedition. And it's going to return back to us with either resources or just science. So that's going to be okay too. So now, these guys aren't busy because they... Whoa. Nice. These guys aren't busy because we got to get them stuff. So I'm going to start doing the storage thing here. I'm not going to have a shared storage. I'm going to separate them. Metals. Because we're going to set up a concrete here. Polymers. Electronics. And machine parts. So right now my transport will have to do all of that. So it's full now. I'm going to come bring metals over here now. So that gave us 2,500. That's amazing because blew through the farm and then now we have these. So that's why you should always fill them up. We can make the drones go a little faster. So you see here now that we're returning from a planetary anomaly. Project River. I'm not going to use the transport to pick these up because they're in the vicinity of this drone, these drones, and the drones will get to work. They'll do it. Where you do want to send it is places that the drones can't get to yet. Why am I scanning these non-buildable places?
Sector scanned.
Okay, so Ready to land with 3 drones. Okay, what we're going to do now is we're actually ready to order. Get some people over here. Alright, so I'm going to go to resupply. Instead of cargo now, I'm going to go to a passenger rocket. And now we get to start to figure out what we need. Before we do, one thing to always check is to come here and see what you need. So for example, in here only takes botanists. Infirmary only takes medics. I mean, you can have other people in there working, but they don't do as well. So if you have geologists, who belong here in the extractors, then you're going to have a problem. The rest, this is a non-special, doesn't matter, no requirements, doesn't matter. So then you're okay. So we need 1, 2, 3 botanists, 2 medics. The rest can be non-specialization. Hold on, let's see what we got. So resupply, passenger rocket, filter. I'm gonna go to age group, and I don't want child, I don't want seniors, I also don't want middle-aged because they're gonna be seniors soon. So I'm gonna apply, that'll change everything. Next I'm gonna go to perks, and I want all the perks. All of them. Let's see. Has perks, they're gonna be valuable. Next I'm gonna go to flaws, and I'm gonna close all the flaws. This lowers the amount of people available, but I'm okay with that because right now I want the best of the best. So we'll close everybody out, but let's get a medic. There's 3, I only need 2 right now. So nerd, gamer, party animal, vegan, fit. So these traits are helpful in picking people because the traits will return things. For example, you know, a vegan, don't worry, they'll tell you food wise. I don't know, but they probably don't eat that much. Fit, more health recovered while resting, can work when health is low, and they like exercise, so that's gonna be good. A party animal gains additional comfort when satisfying social, so that's gonna require a lot of social. This one's a nerd, gains temporary morale, and a gamer recovers sanity when gaming. I actually am not gonna take the gamer because I don't have the gaming store for them yet. Right, the electronics store. So I have my 2 medics. Back to filter. Close medics. I need botanists. I need 3 of them. So let's pick our botanists. Again, I'm going to shy from the gamers for now, unless I have to. Because of the fact that they require the electronics store, and I'm not putting that in there yet. Okay, so next, since I have 3 botanists, 2 medics, and I only need 4 more non-specializations for the other buildings, we'll go ahead and go get them first. Sexy, that's good because we want to make babies. So we have this person, where composed is great, enthusiast is great. We have some females in here. Need females with males to make babies. But people with this sexy trait greatly increase birth rate. So it'd be nice to get like a female that has that 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Probably going to be able to get 1 more no spec here. And I'm going to filter, and I'm actually going to, I think it looks like we have room for scientists. Even though I didn't build the science thing yet, I will. And we need 3 scientists, but we get good. We have a sexy adult female, we have fit. Now I need 1 more scientist, but notice I won't be able to get them with the filters that I have. So I'm gonna have to change some of the filters. So it's probably in flaws. Let me see perks here. If I turn all the perks off and apply, I get no scientist still. So it's not the perks. It's the flaws. Flaws are age, right? I can do it, but I don't want the age thing. So flaws, what I do is I try to pick like what's, one of the least flaws that is going to hurt me. Hypochondriac, perfect. It just wants to go to a hypochondriac will randomly visit medical buildings. That's fine. That's fine. So now we have it full. We have our 12. 3 botanists, 4 no specialization, 2 medics, 3 scientists. We are going to launch. There are 12 passengers on board, but no space for new residents. I'm going to launch anyways, and I'll explain. I'm launching because the reason why it says there's no space is because I haven't turned this thing on. And it's quarantined. So now, if I was to send them, it would be fine. What we'll do, though, what we need to do is build a research lab, because now I'll be able to have scientists. Perfect. I have 12 people coming. Vacant slots, vacant residential slots. That's interesting. How do I have vacant residential slots if I only have that? Anyway, figure it out when it comes. Probably because of this nursery, yeah. But the only ones who can be in nurseries are kids. But they might not have babies if I don't have a nursery or medics. So those are the things that help build comfort. Very important. Got 3 drones. Where are they? And if a rocket takes off and it has 3 drones attached to it, it's not a big deal. It will leave the drones. It will leave them here. Here, all 3 of them coming over here. So now I just reassign them. And there it is. They're good. They're reassigned here. It's got 17. These guys are working. Alright, so we can also start to figure out concrete. This is average. This is high. I usually start with the high yield ones because of the fact that they can give me more concrete faster. So, production, concrete extractor. No cable connection. I'm not worried about that right now. And what I'm going to do over here is start the process. Solar panels. I don't have polymers. It's not going to make it, but it's okay. I'm just getting an idea about these things. This, I don't have machine parts, so we're going to need, once I drop off metals again, I will, you know what, we're going to send them over here actually. Once he dumps more metals over here, then I will send the transport over to this side to grab more stuff. Passengers are on their way. Speed up the process a little bit. What's this waiting for? Fuel? Yeah, fuel. I'm gonna send it back home. I brought science because I wanted science. I could have brought 3 geologists, but I'm gonna bring them on the second round. So this building's on. Quarantine is off. We have water almost at full capacity. Oxygen's full. Stored oxygen 100%. So if we look up here, stored oxygen will last 4 sols in 15 hours. Stored water will last 1 sol in 21 hours if something happens. So a rule of thumb that I've seen or read somewhere was that we should have like one of these water tanks per dome until you can get the bigger tanks and the bigger stuff. We could start to place domes here soon too, but I really want to make sure this is in order. So this is ready to go. I'm not going to send it on an expedition. I'm going to send it to Earth because I may need it for resources. And if you notice now, we're down 20 in power, which means how much it's pulling 10 from this one and 10 from this one, but they're in good shape. What I will do is probably add 2 more now just to be safe. I'm going to turn this on now. It's not working because it has a problem, and that's normal. This building has malfunctioned. They can repair it with one machine part, so it's on its way. That's normal for something that hasn't been running, so just FYI, if you have something that you build like I do and it's not running for a while, it's going to need maintenance. So ready to land. The 12 passengers are ready to land. We got to pick it near the dome. We'll set up this way. And we'll turn on the...
Research complete.
There they come.
Achieved.
They're running because I had it on fast. There's the first person.
New colonists have arrived.
So the name of this place is called Crick 1. No, we're going to rename it. We're going to start alphabetically. The Alpha 1. Because we have Alpha 2 right there. Cool, so some people are in here now. Alright, so now drones are going to go in there and unload. Every time a passenger crew comes, for each person it comes with 1 food, which is good. So now we got to keep an eye on food. So up here it says we have 32 food on the planet, so we're okay. Crop failure, that's normal when you first start it. New colonists arrive. Milestone achieved. Got some people on Mars. Research complete. More applicants. You're going to see how valuable that is now when we want the top of the top people. So we got a couple of these things to knock out. Since we have botanists and scientists, we'll go ahead and do that. It's cheap. A new beginning.
Hope and determination. The first founders have set foot on the Red Planet.
Alright. For the next 10 souls, be full of difficulties and dangers, okay? Arrival of additional colonists are temporarily suspended until the colony provides to be able to sustain human life. So if someone dies, we're in trouble. Your founder colonists must survive at least 10 souls before additional people can arrive. Hint, the colony will be evaluated positively before the period ends in that event if a human is born on Mars. So if you feel like you're up for the challenge, try constructing medical building, raising the comfort of the founders. So that's what I was talking to us about. If we can create that comfort, things that create comfort are the medical buildings, social, and they will tell us here in average comfort. So when you hover over these things, it's important. So if you click on a dome, you'll get filter traits, which we'll talk about way down the line. Priority of the dome, which will make high, because if there's something happens, the drones will go to that first. inspect residents, and inspect the building. Berths are allowed. If there's a passageway, you can, change the rules whether they can pass or not. Use the passage for services or anything. And then the accept colonists. It tells you the colonist number, disabled work slots, and the vacant residential slots. This is deceiving. If I come over here, only 2 more adults can fit. The reason why we have that much is because of this. I will have to build another one, especially when we want to bring these folks in. Which I might already start that process. You know what? The apartments aren't as comfortable as these. These cause a lot more comfort. So I'm okay. I'm okay with this right now. I'll save this. Maybe I'll build an apartment and then delete one of these. Now they're working. They're filling this thing up. Now that we have people here, I can go on expeditions as well with the people. I also want to take a look at our resources, see what we got going. Polymers look good, machines look good, electronics look good, fuel okay.